Naomis. Appreciate it. It's Scott from Wrestling Fitness, and first question is, there's no off-season in WWE, you're going all of the time. This is a good example of it. How do you keep going all year round, staying injury-free as much as possible? What's your best tip, or what's your go-to? Getting up in the morning, hitting the gym, all that kind of thing?
I think it's the passion and the motivation, and the competition never ends either. So I think for me, just knowing like I have to stay healthy, I have to stay in shape, I got to stay in the gym, and try not to get injured, because your spot can be taken like that. So that keeps me motivated.
Yeah, sure.
Also, just working out every day just keeps you from, getting injured, moving your body. I like doing yoga, meditating. That helps me from getting injured a lot, and stretching before my matches, cooling down, icing. When we do have time off, if it's one day a week, just having that time to like zone in just for yourself and making sure that you're good mentally, physically, and just everything. And I feel like that's how we take care of ourselves,
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Yep, thank you.
Welcome to London. We're very excited to have you guys back, of course. Even more excited that we're going to have a stadium show in Cardiff, which is pretty much local to us. So first off, how excited are you guys to have, because we're very excited to have a stadium show here in the UK, and also secondly, if there's anywhere else within the world you'd love to do a stadium show?
I mean, I want to have a stadium show everywhere. I love traveling the world, but to hear that we're coming to Cardiff and we haven't been there in like over 30 years, that is so exciting. I can't believe we're like having like multiple, for me, like mini WrestleManias, it feels like. From Saudi to Cardiff, I just feels like WWE just keeps growing and getting bigger and bigger. So I'm beyond excited, and I can't wait for for the show.
I think it's always exciting to be a part of the first to do something. So hopefully I'm on that card, and hopefully I'm here. That'll be awesome. And UK is one of my favorite places to tour, so it's definitely exciting, and I can't wait to see that.
So many years ago, you guys were in a faction called Team Bad, and I felt like that was short-lived. So I don't know for you, but there's a lot of unfinished business that's now being resolved since WrestleMania 38. Now you guys are tag team champions.
I mean, yes. I feel like just Team Bad just evolved. Now we're the Boss and Glow. And we had to break apart to grow. I feel like we evolved into so much more just being away from each other for a little bit. And we brought that together and just came together and made so much momentum at WrestleMania. We made history. And I feel like having these tag team titles, we just have so much more that we want to do and so many more doors that we want to open. So we're just getting started, and I can't wait.
Well said, my dear.
Thank you.
You've already been through basically every tag team now, these of them. So
True. Yep.
What kind of goals do you have for the titles now? Are there any dream matches you'd either of you'd like to see?
We want RK Bro. We want the Usos.
We do want them, for real. I feel like we are the best tag team in the world, and that's why people are too scared to be a tag team in the women's division. We have no competition, so we're looking for everybody. If there's any women in the NXT UK that want to come out tonight, we'll accept any challenge. We'll come to the NXT UK, we'll come to NXT in the WWE, Raw, SmackDown. We're just looking for anybody. So it's up to the competitors out there. We're looking for a fight, so it's up to y'all.
Hi guys, thanks for doing this. I just wanted to ask, obviously both you guys are champions, have had amazing singles careers, and now you've shifted over to tag team wrestling. I just wonder, what are the different sort of demands on you guys, and how have you found that adjustment to mainly wrestling in tag team matches now?
I think, honestly, it is easier in a way when you are a singles competitor, because all you have to worry about and focus on is yourself, your needs, your wants, even from like what you look like. You don't have to worry about or ask the other person, what's our style, or what, like all these little things. But I think that's what's so special about Sasha and I teaming up. I feel like it's so organic and natural and easy, and we kind of think the same way on a lot of things. The same style. So much of what we want to do, we collaborate on so easily, and I love that. And it's not always easy in a tag team because you don't always have that flow and that vibe with each other. It's not always easy. You bump heads a lot, but I don't have that with her. I've never had that with her. That's why I knew that, no. That's why I knew that this would work. And like, I'm really excited to see where we grow in areas where I feel that I can improve on. She backs me in that. And I know I can confide in her and ask her things and also learn and grow with her. I mean, we got a 10-time champion right here. I would be crazy not to pick her brain, right? So I think it's magic and it's fun, and we're gonna do great things together.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey guys, just wanted to ask a bit of a light-hearted one. What do you think of the food and drink in the UK? And I know it's a bit of a touchy subject between Brits.
The food and the drinks. I mean, we haven't had that much food and drinks besides the pizza and the Nando's on the bus. And I think every time I have Nando's, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? The what is it, the sauce called? The PP sauce? The peri peri? The peri peri hot sauce ain't bad. The peri peri hot sauce ain't bad. Can I give you that? I'll give you a 5 out of 10. But overall, the UK food, y'all, no. I'm going to find an Asian restaurant because it's tastier. UK food, y'all need to bring some seasoning from the Caribbean, from the States. All you have is salt and pepper. I can't just have salt and pepper. All right? So, no. You asked me, is it touchy? Does it hurt your feelings? I'm telling you the truth. The drinks, what do you guys have over here? Tea? This coffee's bomb. Tea is good. I love me some tea and crackers. And that's it. No, sir. No, thank you.
I mean, I'm like a food disposal. I eat just about anything. So I enjoy it. I also feel like it's cleaner. So
your meat's better, right?
I enjoy it. But like I said, I eat almost any and everything. So.
You've not tried the Greg's?
What is that?
Yeah. What is a Greg's?
Yeah.
It's
That's a loaded question.
Yeah, it's a bakery chain.
Okay.
Pasties, sausage rolls, sausage beans.
Donuts. Ooh, I haven't been there. I do like donuts. Okay.
There's a big one in Cardiff.
Then you know what? September 3rd, I'll be there. Before our show, I need a donut. All right?
You just talked about the difference in food between the US and the UK. What about fans? So do you find a qualitative difference in kind of fan base in the UK? And second, you talked mainly about the positive relationship you have. You travel together a lot, you're together a lot. What's the most irritating habit that you have used actually your partner has?
I feel like I probably got it.
Well, let's first put over the fans before you put over me, okay? The UK fans are always incredible. They're always so loud, and they're so passionate because they're only here once a year or twice a year. So when we come out here, the passion in their eyes are just so different because in the US, we get to come and see them more often. It's so much easier to have access to see us when we get to come here. There's just so much more love. And just like the show yesterday, we felt the love. We felt the energy. So I know tonight it's going to be rocking and rolling like it always is. And I just cannot wait to feel the energy from the UK fans. And as far as the habits go, you better say the good things.
And you don't have any. I feel like I got all the bad habits.
No, I mean, she loves her TikToks. It's not a bad habit, but she loves anywhere she can find a TikTok. Oh, let's do a TikTok here. Oh, TikTok. And I love it. She always has it set up somewhere.
That's a good one. Sometimes it ain't the right time I'm actually to do a TikTok, but she do it with me anyway. Yeah, I don't feel like Sasha doesn't have anything that annoys me, or at least not yet.
Thank God.
Hey guys. By the way, there's 2 months.
I didn't know. They said like different things on it, so I wasn't sure.
Anyway, the one to say was when you I see when you won the title, you were saying you want to take them to the new level, and I know you obviously you've had experience as a tag champ before, but to me, you look like you guys are just having so much fun, right? Is that like what this reign is about? Like, what things would you like to do? What is fun to you, I guess, as champions?
Fun for me is just being with her and going out there and feeling the energy of the crowd and legit having fun and laughing out there. But for me, we just want to take these titles to new heights. We have so many goals. I would love to main event a pay-per-view as the women's tag team champions. I would love to main event, a Saudi pay-per-view with you. There's just so many big things that I see for the tag team division. We just still have to build it. We still have to be given the chance and the opportunity. But we're going to make that happen. With Naomi and I feel like the opportunities are endless and we are ready to knock down any door that's in front of us because we've already done that so far in our career. So, anything for us is possible and we're so ready for everything.
Good answer. I'm having so much fun because I feel like in my career, I've had a lot of highs, but I've definitely had a lot of lows. So not a lot of holes, a lot of lows. But experiencing those lows really allow me to really soak in and appreciate the moments like these and making history and opportunities like these. So I'm really just riding it and enjoying it and looking forward to continuing to grow and continue to break down glass ceilings, coming in as a tag team and as a Funkadactyl and going through so many changes in my career. When we got I remember when we first got the tag titles, and I've been a part of a lot of tag teams. I just always knew that was something I was hoping in my career that I would accomplish with somebody, and that somebody, I'm glad, is Sasha. So for everything and all these dreams and things to come to reality, it's really like surreal at times to sit back and like pinch myself because I've seen a lot of my colleagues, amazing, talented people come and go and to still be here in the game, still pushing the limit and still being relevant. Like it's not easy. And I'm still doing it. So I just feel super blessed and to have fun doing it and to have a friend and somebody as loyal and awesome and talented. Like it really don't get better than this to me.
Yeah. And it's awesome too because like the belts, I guess you mentioned it there, like they're not that old. But
No.
They've still been growing and stuff. Like I think Sasha and Mania, you said before, your first reign to your second reign. The second time around, you got to do a lot more of the things you wanted to do, right? Like NXT and the awesome stuff with Asuka and Kyrie. Like, do you really feel like they've taken some step forwards?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I mean, we got to win this at WrestleMania and we got to, be like the front and center of it. And I feel like just people holding the tag team titles, whether it was Kyrie and Asuka and Nia and Shayna and me and Bayley, there's so many people that just grew from having this. And I feel like with us holding it, the sky's the limit. We're ready for the opponents. That's it.
We just need those opponents.
We need those opponents.
Hi. Let's say you're in the main event at Cardiff. It's a 6-person tag. You have to choose a British celebrity for your third partner. Who would it be? A British
I love me some Scary Spice.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would be perfect for us.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Hi guys, lovely to see you both. As we've seen, you both have a very strong bond with each other, as well as the other superstars. How important is that bond that you will share when you're on the road, and especially on very long and challenging days?
Oof. For me, it's everything. I'm definitely a person that feeds off of energy and vibes, and there's definitely times where like I don't wake up feeling like my strongest or my best every day, but having a partner there that, motivates you and be like, come on, girl, we got this. We're going to kick out. And then we get out there and she's talking to me and like, we end up putting on, a 5-star match or doing these things, but it's because I have that partner there with me to get me through it. And I think that's very important to have in a tag team and to have each other back and lift each other up, even when, you aren't on your best day.
Amen.
We can see how close you guys are. I know you said it, but I mean, it's just obvious to see how much you're enjoying this. I wanted to ask, obviously you guys weren't a tag team too much before WrestleMania. Was it an idea that came from you guys to tag together? Was it something where you're like, okay, we could see this working, or was it something that was given to you and then you're like, okay, we can make this work?
Just like anything in the WWE, you never know what's going to happen when you walk in those stores. It was just one Friday, and we just got that text like, Team Bad is back, baby. What do you guys want to call yourselves? And we're like, what? But it's been so long that we've been together and like, even like just share the locker room together that right automatically when they told me, I was so ecstatic. You could have asked me for a better tag team partner. Like if it was anybody else, I would have cried. I would have been like, no, thank you. But because it was my sister and someone that I share so much history with and someone that I respect so much with, I knew right away what we were going to do and what the opportunity was presented in front of me. I knew that this was just something that was going to be so magical that I had to take it and just go, let's rock and roll and kill it. And we have been. And it's been so amazing thus far. And I'm just so excited to see what's next for us.
And obviously, there's a third member of Team Bad.
Hey.
When are we getting the 6-woman tag with Tamina? Is that something that's going to happen?
I mean, she's still dealing with her honeymoon. I don't know if she's getting a divorce. I mean,
That
she's
husband
going
of
through
hers,
a
I don't
lot
know.
right now. She's chasing a title. We got to get sis together a little bit. She's going through a little struggle.
Speaking of tag team, I really enjoyed like the creative tandem offense that you two have got very quickly. Can you tell me some of your? I mean, you've got the Usos in house, like that's some of the influences maybe, or the people that you've enjoyed kind of watching as tag teams, or maybe just that you've been around that an FTR down the years, people like that, maybe that you would speak to and say have influenced your style.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I learned so much from Revival. And just working with Bailey as a tag team throughout the years, I grew so much with her from our second reign that I knew coming back again, I always wanted to be back in the tag team division because I had so much fun with her. And the Usos, oh my gosh, that is like the number one tag team. So we got the number, we got the key. And anytime we need to learn anything, we just give them a ring, ring, ring. And, we learn so much from them. They are at the top of their game. And, it's so easy to learn.
I love tag team wrestling. I just think it's so fun and entertaining. And I think it's amazing how two people are able to feed off of each other. And just over the years, watching the Usos versus the New Day matches, like that is my goal, to have that chemistry with our opposite team or whoever that person is. So I hope we get to experience that and find that dynamic and chemistry with another team, because those matches, like, awesome. I mean, it's crazy. I hope we have that at some point. So yeah.
You're both very competitive people. I'm wondering if you bring out the best in each other in that regard. Do you train together? Do you give tips on different fitness things? Or do you find that you inspire each other to try harder?
I think so, in more ways than one, not just on the training, but I feel like one thing that I really admire about Sasha is like her wrestling IQ and how differently she structures matches compared to how I structure matches. And I feel like our styles are pretty similar. We can both like do some high flying stuff and we like doing cool things. But I just think her psychology is something that I really think is what is standout and special about her. So she challenges me to structure differently or to challenge myself with how I'm doing these matches and getting more out of the matches. So I definitely think we do.
And Naomi helps me inside and outside of the ring. Whether I'm with the fans and with the girls, just her energy and your personality, it just lights up a room. So I always want to feed off of that and always want to be like you when I'm out there. And even if in the ring, you glow and she shines so bright that I'm just like, whoa, I got to bring my light up to a different energy because she's so bright out there. And she's so athletic and I get so jealous of it. And I'm just like, all right, I got to train a little bit harder because, man, this girl got hops, she got leaps, she got jumps, she got dives. And I'm so lucky that you're my tag team partner, because if it was the opposite side, I'd be a little scared. For sure.
I have to say, I love your entrance at WrestleMania 38. much fun was that?
Oh my God, that was such a dream come true. I felt like a rock star. But I told you I was going to pick you up in something nice. I had a little surprise for her. And I wasn't sure I was going to come through like that, but it was incredible. It was like the highlights of my night. And it was just like, you mean, you saw me? I was honking that horn like, beep, beep. It was so awesome. It was a dream come true.
You mentioned other women's tag team champions from NXT UK, but in NXT 2.0 you've got Toxic Attraction, who are kind of dominating with Mania, right? What have you made of them? Is there somebody you'd like to mix it up with at some point?
Well, I got a little history with Mandy Rose. And just let her know she and them can get it anytime they want.
I really like Kaden and Casey down there. I know they've been working really, really hard, and I've trained with both of them at Devon School. So I love girls that just want to do more. And you have the Performance Center, which is like crazy, amazing. But if you go outside of it and you still want to grow and keep on learning, I admire girls that just keep on wanting to be their best. And I just seen them work so hard for so long that I would love the opportunity to go down there and tango with them.
Obviously, WrestleMania was crazy. What was the roster's reaction to Logan Paul? Because you see loads of people coming in, but he looked like he was meant to be there. What did you make of it as well?
No, first of all, his gear was awesome. Shouts out to Makazi. And I'm always skeptical when outside people come in because, I mean, this is our world. This is our art. This is our craft. We put our whole lives into it. We're on the road 270 to 300 days out the year. Like, so when outside people come in, like, I want to make sure like they know what they're getting into and they respect it. And I definitely feel like he did that, especially after watching his performance and hearing the things that he had to say. He definitely got my praise after that. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, I thought he did a really good job, and to be in a match with the legend of Rey Mysterio, yeah. I was so jealous. So I got a little hate for him actually because I'm jealous. He did a really good job. He did a great job, and he'll definitely. It wasn't bad. He did an amazing frog splash. I have to say he killed it. He did a good job. Yeah. But I love Bad Bunny more.
He's awesome too. Last couple.
So obviously when you guys started out in WWE, there was no women's tag team championships. There's never been an all-women's pay-per-view. Never been a women's match in Saudi Arabia. Women's wrestling as a whole has come so far just in your time in the company. And I just wondered, where do you think it's going to go next?
I think it's going to keep elevating. And I feel like the roster we have now and the women we have now, everyone wants more and everyone's pushing for more. So as long as we continue to do that and not take no for an answer or keep challenging them with these new ideas and these new visions, I think it'll just continue to grow. It may take longer. It may happen sooner. We don't know. But I think as long as we keep going and stay focused, things will continue to change.
Thank you.
Speaking of WrestleMania, of course, you both made history when you won the tag team titles. Definitely one of my favorite moments of that weekend. You continue to break barriers, and how much does that mean to you both to keep inspiring the community and to be role models and to keep making history?
Well, for me, it's incredible, and sometimes it's hard for me to believe how much history I've made in such a short amount of time of my lifespan. It's like, how is this all possible? But I get to see it every time I perform and every time I go out there. I see little girls and boys from all races dress like us, show up like us, and we get to inspire them to be more. And I see their dreams come alive when we walk out there and their eyes light up like their dreams can be possible. So it's such a dream come true to be a role model, to see, my dreams come true and to see other people's dreams come true as well.
I think it's given me so much like purpose. When I started out, came in at 21, not knowing much about wrestling, not knowing much about what I was going to do here, if I was going to last here, if I was going to what was going to happen. I didn't know much about this world, and to see where I'm at now, I think a big part of that has been the fans and seeing how what I do means so much to people. I never understood that before, but now with where I am now, I know the impact, and I know what it means and what I'm doing. So yeah, it inspires me, and it makes me want to continue to make good choices about my career and my performance and the direction I'm in, to continue to be here for these fans and inspire.